Hi, and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff. Today we're going to review set number 75291. It's called the Death Star, the Final Duel. And this set actually has been out for a while. I just got around to doing it. I do a lot of fan requests when it comes to my live streams and my videos. This is one that I wanted to do. Star Wars is hands down my favorite movie ever. So let's jump into the review here. Let's talk about value. This set retails for $99.99 and it has 775 pieces. That's about 12.9 cents per piece. I can't give it a full 10 because usually I could say, well, they're charging more than that 10 cents a mark, but it has so much to it. Not really in this case. I mean, it is a great set, but I don't think it's worth $99.99. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 on the value. As far as creativity, well, let's zoom in for that. For creativity, there's a lot of good things to the set. Let's start off with the front. You do get two of the Imperial Royal Guards, which I think is pretty cool. I do like the ornaments to the throne room, and I also like the fact that these doors do open. I think that's pretty cool. And in addition, just like in Return of the Jedi, there's a spot here for Darth Vader to hit this with his lightsaber, causing this to collapse. And I think that's pretty cool. And speaking of Return of the Jedi, I think this set is just really cool just for the fact that, Episode 6 was released on March 25th, 1983. That is that's a long time. That is almost 40 years ago. And 40 years later, we still can release a Star Wars set and based off that movie, and it sells, and it's awesome. So it tells you the popularity of the movie itself. And I'm sorry, let's get back to the review here. We do have a spot here that you can put a minifigure on and catapult him. You also have the throne chair, which I think was very nicely done. This doesn't want to seem to stay, but then again, it not on there that well to begin with. But it does have the throne chair, and it's got his lightsaber here in the back, the Emperor's lightsaber, which I think is pretty cool. He didn't really use it that much in the movie. He did a little bit in Attack of the Clones, but so he doesn't use it very much. But we also have the window here, that when he was tempting Luke to pick up his lightsaber to see that it was a trap for the ships outside. They've got the windows here and behind him, so I think that's pretty cool. And in addition, this is not the first try to this, if you didn't know that. Set number 75093 was also the throne room. What was interesting about that is they reversed it. The reactor shaft was actually on this side, and this was on this side. And it was a little less on the pieces. It was only 699 pieces, but it was still a good set. And it came with my 5 minifigures, which is the same as what this comes with. And also, the Death Star being a major part of the Star Wars movies, in addition to that, they've made other sets. Like there's the set 10188, and it's the large Death Star that's playable. It has like the trash compactor room. It comes with a TIE fighter. It comes with the big conference room that was seen in Episode 4. There's a lot to it, but they didn't call it Ultimate Collector Series though. But it, in my opinion, was. And it was 3,697 pieces. Came out in 2008, and there was a total of 24 minifigures. Of course, later on, in 2016, 8 years later, they did come out with a very similar set to the one I just mentioned, and they did call it Ultimate Collector Series, and it was set number 75159, and it had about 199 extra pieces to it. To be exact, it had 3,896 pieces, and they added a few more minifigures to top it off at 27. In addition, they've come out with one other Ultimate Collector Series Death Star, and that came out in 2005, and it was the Death Star 2. It was not playable. It was a model of the complete, well, it never was completed, but it was the complete outside of the Death Star with all the holes in it and stuff. And it was set number 10143, and it had 3,447 pieces. I do not own a copy of that or the Ultimate Collector Series one, but I do own the first one that I mentioned that came out in 2008, which was set number 10188, was not called the Ultimate Collector Series, but I have it, and it's over taken apart, but it's an awesome set, and one of these days I will break it out, and I'll do that. So that's creativity, and I definitely give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, there's just so much here, you know? And I do like the stickers on the outsides here. I think it adds a nice touch to it, and I love these things right here. I just think it's a really cool set. As far as playability, it's also a 10 because there's so much you can do here to recreate the movie if you wanted to, which I think is a great, nice touch. As far as ease of build, 10 being the easiest build I've ever done, I'm going to give this a 9. There really wasn't much that held me up on this. This was, it flowed, it was easy, and I only got tripped up once or twice, but that was mainly because I wasn't paying attention. I was doing a live stream while I did it. So overall, it was a really easy set to put together. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please hit the like button, subscribe, and also you can leave me a comment below and turn on all notifications. That way you'll know whenever I put out a new video, which is currently almost every day. In addition, if you want to help the channel, you can share a link to this video on other social media platforms. And if you're here on YouTube, please go over to Rumble and subscribe. If you're on Rumble, please go over to YouTube and subscribe. I would appreciate that. I'm cross-posting these on both platforms at this time. All right, guys. Well, be good to each other. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the next video.